Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to Stella Sage. Today we're diving into the details of the lunation that loves to shine, the Leo full moon. Now, this Leo full moon is different than any other of its kind we've ever experienced before, because this is the first time we have the sun, which rules Leo, by the way, hanging out with the transformative planet Pluto in Aquarius, creating an opposition to this full moon. It's a celestial dance that promises change and self-discovery. But before we get started, if you could please hit that like button, it helps me out more than you realize. And if you want to make me super excited, then subscribe to my channel too. And if you do, hit that notification bell because I'm still trying to get a handle on my posting schedule over here. But if you're interested in holistic healing, spirituality, and self-development that's all inspired by the cosmos, then we're sure to get along. Okay? So I would love to see you around and to hear your thoughts. Okay, now let's get into this cosmic drama that's unfolding in the skies, shall we? This full moon is taking place at 5 degrees of Leo, which happens to be my natal moon placement. So I'm feeling quite special right about now, not gonna lie. And it's probably why I'm feeling so flamboyant today, so just humor me, okay? Let me first give you a rundown of what we'll be diving into in this video. We'll first run through the astrological associations with the sign Leo. Then we'll look at the numerology of the number 5 and the esoteric symbolism of the lion, both in the tarot and alchemy, and how these lessons are carried through in the current transits, influencing this lunation and the energy through the weekend. I'm excited. Okay, so let's do this. Leo, the lion of the zodiac, is known for its boldness, creativity, and leadership. This lunation amplifies the archetypal Leo characteristics, urging us to express our true selves with courage and passion. Leo is the 5th sign of the zodiac, and the sun travels through this part of the sky between July 23rd and August 22nd. Leo is ruled by the sun in astrology. The sun is a symbol of vitality, energy, and the core self. The sun in an individual's chart is what most people know about and is referred to as your zodiac sign. It represents the core essence of an individual. And the sun sign and its house placement, along with its aspects to other planets, offer insights into one's fundamental sense of self and personal power. In alchemy, the sun is often associated with the philosopher's stone, symbolizing the transformative and illuminating power within. Now, considering that this star is what all the other planets in our solar system revolve around, it's no surprise that Leos are known to shine brightly, seeking attention and adoration of others. And their vibrant personalities tend to make it easy to do so. Leo is one of the fire signs, along with Aries and Sagittarius. Fire signs are associated with passion, creativity, and a dynamic nature. Leos are known to bring enthusiasm and warmth to their surroundings. Leo is a fixed sign, indicating stability and determination. Leos are considered to be loyal, steadfast, and persistent in their pursuits. Leo is symbolized by the lion, representing strength, courage, and royalty. Lions are often seen as majestic and regal animals, and Leos tend to carry these same qualities. Leos are known for their dramatic flair and love for self-expression. They naturally have a theatrical or creative side, enjoying the spotlight and attention. Leos are often associated with generosity and a natural inclination towards leadership. They may enjoy taking charge and leading with confidence, inspiring others around them. Leos are believed to possess a strong sense of self-confidence. Their positive self-image and belief in their abilities can contribute to their leadership qualities. The word confidence is derived from the Latin word confidere, to have full trust. In this sense, we can see this theme of confidence is in this full moon and is being amplified by both the Aquarian sun and Pluto, giving a highlighted message of the importance to have full trust in ourselves, to operate not with self-interest, but with inner authority, to move through the world knowing that we have a place within it and that our power has an ultimate purpose. I totally forgot to turn my light on until now, but now I'm shining bright, just like these Leo vibes. I crack myself up sometimes. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, Leo lords over the 5th house of pleasure, play, and the inner child. And thusly, this lunation is also about expression, creativity, heart-centered healing, and transforming our self-concept to align with our heart's true desires. It wants to illuminate those whose image is one of a false persona, and wants to shine the spotlight of love onto those offering authentic self-expression. Now let's dive deeper into the 5th house and pay attention to how these topics come into play when we look at the numerology and esoteric symbolism next. The 5th house is often linked to creative pursuits and artistic expression. This can include hobbies, artistic projects, and any form of self-expression. This house is also associated with romantic relationships, love affairs, and the joy of just being in love. It represents the playful and romantic side of relationships, rather than the serious commitments associated with the 7th house. The 5th house is linked to children, both biological and those you may mentor or guide. It can also represent your inner child. It also signifies the experience of parenthood and the joys associated with raising children. This house governs activities that bring joy, pleasure, and entertainment. This can include hobbies, games, sports, and other recreational activities that individuals engage in for pure enjoyment. The 5th house is traditionally associated with risk-taking, including speculative ventures and games of chance. It reflects the element of luck and fortune in one's life. In a more developmental sense, the 5th house can also represent the early stages of education and learning through playful activities. It reflects the joy of discovery and curiosity. Since the 5th house is related to self-expression, it also governs theatrics, drama, and the performing arts. Individuals with strong 5th house influences may have a flair for the dramatics or being on stage. Now, with all that said, we can see how these are some of the ways that this lunation may manifest in your life. This energy is encouraging individuals to shine, express themselves authentically, and to seek appreciation for their talents. Artistic endeavors, performances, and creative projects may be particularly rewarding at this time. This full moon invites us to reconnect with our sense of childlike wonder. It is a favorable time to engage in activities that carry the essence of playfulness and joy. Leo's passionate nature highlights love and romance, making this full moon one that may bring a renewed energy to relationships with heightened feelings of warmth and enthusiasm. This full moon may bring about an intensified desire for recognition and acknowledgement. Individuals may seek validation and appreciation for their efforts and achievements. This can manifest in various areas of life, including work, relationships, and creative pursuits. While Leo seeks attention, the full moon also highlights the need to balance individual ego with generosity and consideration for others. Due to the dramatic nature of Leo and the moon's role in our emotional nature, it's important to be mindful of excessive ego and conflicts that may arise if individuals feel their need for recognition is not met. This is a time when heightened emotions can cause unnecessary drama. It's important to be mindful of excessive ego and conflicts that may arise if individuals feel their need for recognition is not met. But also notice, withholding attention from someone is also an expression of excessive ego. So when appropriate, what's the harm in just humoring one another a bit more? All I'm saying. Now let's talk about the number 5, as this is definitely a theme the universe wants us to know about. Like I said before, Leo rules the 5th house, and this full moon is taking place at 5 degrees Leo, which is also a critical degree in astrology, and when it shows up in a birth chart can be a marker of fame and recognition. The number 5 is often linked to change and transformation. In spiritual teachings, it represents the cycles of life, growth, and evolution. Embracing change is a key aspect in spiritual development. In spiritual numerology, the number 5 is sometimes associated with transcendence. the ability to rise above the material world and connect with higher spiritual truths. It signifies a journey of spiritual evolution and growth. Number 5 is linked to the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether, or spirit. These elements are considered fundamental building blocks of the physical and metaphysical world. The pentagram, a 5-pointed star, is a powerful symbol associated with the number 5. Each point of the star represents one of the 5 elements, and the pentagram is often used in spiritual and magical practices to invoke balance and protection. In numerology, the number 5 is associated with change, freedom, and adventure. It's a dynamic energy, encouraging us to embrace new experiences and break free from limitations. The number 5 is also linked to adaptability and a love for change. Individuals influenced by the energy of 5 may be flexible, open-minded, and thrive in dynamic environments. They are comfortable with unpredictability and enjoy exploring new horizons. Freedom is a central theme associated with the number 5. Those with strong connection to this number value their independence and resist restrictions. They seek opportunities for self-expression and exploration. The number 5 is adventurous and inclined towards risk-taking. Individuals influenced by this number are often drawn to exciting experiences, travel, and activities that offer a sense of thrill and excitement. The number 5 is versatile, representing individuals with diverse talents and interests. They excel in multiple areas and enjoy exploring various aspects of life. This versatility can make them adaptable to different situations. The number 5 is associated with curiosity and a keen interest in learning. People influenced by this number tend to have a curious mind, seeking knowledge and understanding from various sources. The energy of 5 is sociable and communicative. Individuals with a strong connection to this number often thrive in social settings, enjoying interactions with diverse groups of people. They are skilled communicators. The number 5 is linked to the spirit of inquiry and experimentation. Those with this number may be open to trying new things, experimenting with ideas, and embracing change as a means of personal growth. The journey associated with the number 5 often involves facing challenges and learning through firsthand experiences. The lessons learned contribute to personal growth and development. Now, as someone who has this as both my life path and destiny expression number, I can concur these energies are true. This lunation at 5 degrees Leo amplifies the call for personal evolution and liberation, and wants us to explore the richness of life's experiences. Look at which house 5 degrees Leo is in your natal chart, and this will show you what areas of your life are being highlighted with these themes. And let me know in the comments, what message is the universe speaking to you about? I'm going to make another video about how all these synchronicities are coming to play in my own chart and take you through my transformative journey together in my home, my sanctuary that I am most proud of, and show you the transformations I even did in my home as I used to be an interior designer. So I'm all about transformation, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you know a little bit about what I mean when I say that. Now transitioning to the tarot realm, I want to talk about the Strength card because I think it can help us if we embody this card within our personal transformation journeys. The Strength card in the tarot is a powerful and symbolic card that carries positive and empowering messages, along with the essence of Leo and the number 8, which also happens to be the energy of 2024 and is associated with balance, power, and transformation. I went into the significance of that in my other video, The Magic of Pluto in Aquarius. So if you're curious and want to learn more, then check out that timestamp about the number 8, and I'll leave the link to the video in the description box below. The Strength card typically depicts a woman, occasionally a man, gently taming or soothing a lion. This image symbolizes inner strength, courage, and the ability to control powerful forces through a calm and compassionate approach. The woman is often shown as serene, representing inner peace and confidence in the face of challenges. There's often an infinity symbol shown above the woman's head, indicating infinite strength and resilience. The flower garland around her waist symbolizes the softer, more nurturing aspects of strength, the courage and fortitude of inner strength, suggesting that true strength comes from a place of inner peace, compassion, and gentleness. This card represents spiritual power. Strength is not just physical, it's also spiritual and emotional. The card encourages harnessing inner spiritual power to overcome challenges. The lion represents primal and instinctual forces. Taming the lion symbolizes mastering one's instincts, desires, or challenges with grace and control. The Strength card encourages us to harness our inner power with grace and compassion, approaching situations with a calm and gentle strength. It reminds the seeker that true power comes from within, and challenges can be overcome with a balanced and compassionate mindset. Now let's delve into the alchemical tale of the green lion. The green lion is a symbol associated with alchemy and hermeticism. In alchemical traditions, symbols and metaphors are used to convey spiritual, psychological, and transformative processes. Alchemists are explorers and practitioners of a sophisticated psychological art. Alchemy is about a total transformation of the personality into an agent of the divine. Carl Jung incorporated the methods, archetypes, and symbols of alchemy into his system of analytical psychology. He viewed alchemy as the yoga of the West. I believe the universe guides me every time I dive deep into seeking out information and shows me exactly what I need to know at that moment in time. So recently, the green lion was brought to my attention, and it shouldn't surprise me that its message perfectly aligns with the current celestial configurations. But I don't know, I still get giddy every time this happens. So let's get into it. I'm excited to talk about this article by Tony Laguia, who explained the symbolism of the green lion brilliantly. In alchemy, the green lion signifies the initial stages of transformation. It's the raw material that undergoes the alchemical process to become the philosopher's stone. The sun is a symbol of the ego, shining and brilliant. It feels entitled that all else should revolve around it. But here we see the green lion comes to devour it. The green lion, as king of the beast, represents the instincts. In this image, we witness an encounter of the ego with the instinctive primal forces within us. We harbor a fear of our instincts, acknowledging their potential danger, so we repress them. The concept of civilization is rooted in the endeavor to restrain our instincts in return for comfort and convenience. While much of this endeavor yields positive outcomes, an inherent weakness has developed from neglecting our inner experiences, creating a harmful disconnect from our instincts and intuition. Within our potentially hazardous nature, there resides a potent force capable of propelling us towards progress in both our material and spiritual evolution. Eating the sun symbolizes the dominance of the ego by instinctual forces. It is the beginning of a return to a more natural psychological state in which human beings flourish. The ego perceives the encounter as terrifying because all transformational processes appear to be a kind of death to the ego. However, this process is the catalyst for an encounter with the self. The instincts lack moral sense relative to human society and culture. Social conditioning aims to keep the instincts in check until the higher self is adequately present. Once present, our attitudes and feelings will be conditioned and directed by the self. Otherwise, we experience a regression to our animalistic nature. In the background, there is a new sun emerging from the waters. It is the new personality emerging from the encounter. The old sun, having been killed by the lion, needs to be replaced in the form of a new resurrected sun. Water is a feminine symbol and thus associated with the unconscious. Ultimately, all that we are emerges from the oceans of the unconscious. And our egos are but a bobbing cork on the waves. It is in the unconscious that creates new patterns and models of operation for the ego. We see the 7 red stars in the arc through the lion's body. These are correlating to the 7 chakras, which would have been known as the 7 inner metals to the alchemists or the 7 interior planets to the Kabbalists. Here they align with the instincts, initiating the destruction of the current personality and providing the raw material for its rebirth. This image represents the first stage of transformation. The tale goes, once in a mystical forest, nestled between the mountains and rivers, a curious creature known as the green lion roamed freely. The green lion symbolized growth, renewal, and the ever-changing cycles of life. This creature possessed a vibrant green mane that shimmered in the dappled sunlight, reflecting the abundance of the natural world. One day, the green lion encountered a wise old sage who spoke of a profound journey that could lead to transformation and enlightenment. Intrigued by the process of metamorphosis, the green lion decided to embark on this transformative quest. The first stage of the journey brought challenges and trials. The green lion faced tests that required courage, resilience, and a willingness to let go of the familiar. As the creature navigated through these obstacles, its mane began to change, the vibrant green transforming into a deep, fiery red. This marked the transformation from the green lion to the red lion. In the red-hued stage, the lion delved deeper into self-discovery. It explored the passions that fueled its spirit and ignited the flames of creativity within. The red lion was fierce, driven, and unafraid to express its true essence. It embraced the power within, symbolizing the intensity of desires and the pursuit of one's purpose. As the red lion continued its journey, it encountered moments of introspection and stillness. In this phase, the fiery red began to evolve into a radiant golden hue. The once vibrant creature was now the gold lion, a symbol of enlightenment, wisdom, and the culmination of the transformative process. Ooh, I'm getting chills or goosebumps. The gold lion radiated a serene strength, embodying the harmonious balance of the journey's lessons. It became a beacon of inspiration for others, sharing the wisdom gained through each stage of the transformation. The mystical forest, once the playground of the green lion, now flourished under the golden glow of the enlightened creature. And so the tale of the green lion's transformative journey is a legend for our hearts, to embrace our own path of growth, change, and self-discovery. To be the lion that becomes golden, at the stage of development where our instincts are fully directed in the service to the self, and therefore becomes service to the whole. Now here's when it really gets good. Let's look at the current transits influencing this lunation and how we can see these themes and lessons tied into the bigger picture of our collective fate, the fate of humanity, this 5D reality, the new earth. But first, let's pause for a moment so that I can promote my t-shirt sold at stellasage.com. Starseed planted with multiple symbolism. So if you are a fellow starseed who likes to shine brightly, high, in the sky, then go get yours now. I'll put the link in the description box. So from all of that, I believe this sentence says it all. Within our potentially hazardous nature, there resides a potent force capable of propelling us towards progress in both our material and spiritual evolution. We can see the universe expressing the need for us to realize this within us and seek to stabilize the delicate balance of all of these energies that lie within all of us, whether consciously or not. This week, Mercury and Mars are traveling tightly together and will form an exact conjunction on January 27th. But they will both be creating square aspects to Chiron and the North Node in Aries. Mars is the warrior planet associated with action, assertiveness, and drive. It basically represents our instincts. In transit, Mars can bring a surge of energy, motivation, and desire to take initiative in that part of your chart. Mercury is the planet associated with communication, intellect, and information processing. In transit, Mercury influences how we express ourselves verbally and how we think and process information. The conjunction aspect signifies unity and intensity. Mars conjunct Mercury transit indicates a merging of Mars's assertive energy with Mercury's communicative and intellectual functions. Capricorn's influence lends a strategic approach to communication, urging us to express our thoughts with precision and purpose. This helps us bring logic into our instinctual nature. The square aspect between Mercury and Mars in Capricorn and Chiron and North Node in Aries create a dynamic tension, signifying potential challenges and opportunities for growth. Square aspects propel us to address conflicts and overcome obstacles, fostering resilience and breakthroughs. Chiron, often referred to as the wounded healer, resides in the fiery and independent sign of Aries. Aries, ruled by Mars, embodies qualities of courage, initiation, and self-discovery. Chiron's presence in Aries brings attention to areas of our lives where we seek healing and integration of past wounds, particularly related to identity and self-expression. The North Node represents the path of evolution and the qualities we are encouraged to embrace for personal and collective development. The transiting North Node in Aries is urging us to embrace qualities of assertiveness, courage, and authentic self-expression. During this period, there is a call to take bold initiatives, exercise leadership, and overcome fears, fostering a climate of individuality and independence. The square aspect can be seen as a warning that if we don't consciously find a balance between logic and instincts, it could cause further damage to previously wounded aspects of ourselves in regards to times we asserted ourselves and yet our needs went unmet. However, this also draws our attention to an opportunity to consciously work with these energies in a way that can improve our communication, paired with aligned action that can help us to heal and grow within our personal path of evolution. It's a time when we can heal our instinctual reactions to better serve not only ourselves, but also at the collective level. We can really see the evolution of the Green Lion playing out in this transit. The potent combination of planets in Capricorn is energizing our level of dedication within our lives. And now, with Venus's recent ingress into the sign, we're being prompted to better understand what we truly love and value, so that we can dedicate ourselves to what truly matters and brings us pleasure. And on the 27th, Venus will also form a sextile aspect to Saturn in Pisces, which is supporting our ability to do this in both an idealistic and strategic way. And if the themes of authenticity, initiation, and change weren't strong enough already, on the 26th, Uranus turns direct. And right now, it is the only planet that is in retrograde motion. So when Uranus turns direct, get ready for sudden breakthroughs and all cylinders firing, direct motion. So as the Leo full moon with the sun conjunct Pluto illuminates the sky, it imparts a powerful lesson. It encourages us to embrace our inner strength, express our authenticity, and to embark on a journey of self-discovery with courage, passion, and dedication. Just like the alchemical process turns the Green Lion into gold, this lunation prompts us to transform challenges into opportunities, ultimately shining with our own radiant light. Similarly, this lunation invites us to embrace our raw, authentic selves, acknowledging that true growth requires facing and transmuting our shadows. It's about living on the path of radical responsibility, while simultaneously liberating ourselves from the glamour that we falsely see as reality, which covers the truth beneath. The truth that our ego has purpose and power that stretches beyond the self. It's here to play an integral role for the collective, the Almighty One. So the question becomes, who are you really? Well, that wraps up our exploration of the Leo full moon. If you enjoyed this astrological journey, give it a thumbs up, send it to your friends, and help me build a community that courageously shares our thoughts and our truths with one another. Until next time, shine bright, star siblings. Am I not meeting your recognition? Should I pull another card? All right, show me in the tarot with this tarot deck. What message here, please? This one, okay, thank you. we have the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I'm going to put this on there. I feel like this should be shown, but Spirit is trying to get through to me right now by ringing my chimes. This never happens. It keeps happening. And the card that I pulled from this deck, called Crystal Magic Tarot. Guess what is on the Queen of Wands? I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. There is, sure enough, a lion. And we're talking about Leo energy. Love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Team. Let's see what the Queen of Wands says. Let's read it. All right, where's my book? I've never pulled this one on this deck before. All right. Let's see what Crystal Magic Tarot has to say about the Queen of Wands. I am making headway in my career. The Queen of Wands is either a presence in your life or the attitude you need to adopt. Either way, this person or energy is dynamic, go-getting, competitive, passionate, authentic, and ready to take on anything. The Queen of Wands is a new leader, finding her feet with responsibility, but warming everyone around her with her infectious good nature and vision. She pursues win-win solutions. As an attitude or approach, the Queen tells you to take it on, step it up, go for it, make a splash, have faith in yourself, broaden your role or scope, and progress in your work and life. The Queen of Wands represents a person in your reading. They are possibly a fire sign such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, because wands represent fire element. The affirmation associated with this card is, I work with abundant confidence and enthusiasm. Okay. Now, I would like to get this done. You were quiet the entire time I was reading that. Go lay down. While Leo seeks attention,